All right, I'm gonna be talking more shit about shit I shouldn't be talking about. Shit that's gonna get me killed. Um, but hey, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care, man. I do. Like I like life. I do. Yeah, I do. Life is awesome. Um, it is. It's the situation that's not right. um, but like it's weird. It's weird to me because like we think about education nowadays, and yet we've had like centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. Um, let's see, did I get that right? Let's see here. Centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and yeah, we've had at least 5,000 fucking years of education. At least 5,000 years of fucking education, and yet the education that we know nowadays is totally fucking modern. It's an outlier. It's not real, and it's not that there wasn't educational corruption in the past. Of course, there was educational corruption in the past. Um, I'm not talking about like the good old times versus the corrupt nowadays. It's like, has there ever been good old times? Like seriously, has there not always just been corruption in another form? Like haven't hasn't life always sucked? Um, I'm just saying it's weird because like when we think about education, we just think about modern education, and yet modern education is something that's new. It's new. Like think about the Portuguese, who were sailing the oceans. The Portuguese are like they didn't set up any fucking universities, and if anybody tells you otherwise, they're fucking lying to you. They're fucking lying to you. Like these, like all throughout the past, other than in modern times, all throughout the past, other than modern times, like if you wanted to seek out education, like you either had to want really really want the privileges that education may or may not offer, or you had to really be be interested in education. Like education was a private thing. Like if you wanted to be educated, then go fucking educate yourself. And you could educate yourself, and there could be no fruit, no money from it, just like nowadays, obviously. But like 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 you just go educate yourself. You just go fucking educate yourself, and it's like nowadays, it's like education is like, oh, look at me, honey, look at me. I've got an official stamp on an official piece of paper. Please love me. Please love me because, like, I'm special. Because, like someone patted me on the head and I'm like a Pavlov's dog and I salivate. And because, like, I got an official stamp on an official piece of paper. And therefore you should hire me or something like that. And it's like nowadays, like anybody, any dumbass could get into education. But all throughout history, that wasn't true. Like not any dumbass could get into education throughout history. Like you could still have dumbasses getting into education, definitely. I mean, look at Plutarch. Um, but you had to really want it, and there were no fake benefits. There were no artificial benefits that were coming your way just because you got into education. Um, I mean, now that there was a guild system, and the guild system was nasty. Like, there's this one Andy Griffith episode where these one guys, they're trying to sell food on the side of the road, and it's food that they grew on their own farm, right? But they didn't have a license to sell that food, right? And where do these licenses come from? Right? They come from all the people within Mayberry who sell food. Right? The people who are in Mayberry who sell food, they don't want competition from any old motherfucker who can grow their own shit. So you got to get an official stamp on an official piece of paper in order to sell food in Mayberry. And so these guys were the villains. Because they were the villains. Because they dared to sell food that was unauthorized. You know? But again, it's like I mean, look at the guild system. Like the guild system, it was the same system, just under a different costume, just under different labels, just under different names. It was a group of merchants who were getting together and trying to create scarcity in order to create false value. Debase what we would call money. Debase it with a false stamp of approval. Just like the Book of Enoch would say that the most evil angel, the most evil fallen angel, was the fallen angel of false praise and false condemnation. And that's what these guilds were, and that's what Mayberry was. False praise and false condemnation. Right? Because if these guys from Mayberry, and they're growing their own food, and they're able to sell it, they're able to undercut the prices of all the official people who are allowed to sell food within Mayberry. Right? Because the people in Mayberry, they're trying to create false value by creating scarcity. Right? And Andy Griffith and Barney Fife, they're on the side of the law. They're on the side of false law, right? like disgusting, communistic bullshit. But yeah, no, the modern education system, it's just pathetic. It is. It's fucking pathetic. And we're all pathetic for being within it. It was created by the merchants in order to create a worker class of corporate serfdom and create value by creating scarcity. And by creating scarcity, we're all fighting against each other rather than celebrating the abundance. And all this is done just like in the guild systems, just like in the guilds. Like anybody tells you that there was a yesteryear of anybody tells you there was a yesteryear of just beauty and awesomeness, like they're lying to you. Like humanity has always sucked. It's no different nowadays. It's just a different form of suck. But it's really all the same. The guild system and the modern educational system, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same fucking thing. It's like education comes like that's what Socrates said. Socrates said a long time ago. And again, I'm a huge fan of Diogenes, but Socrates, I like that guy. I do. He had a lot of good things to say, and one of the really good things he had to say is that education comes from within. Education comes from within. It doesn't come from without.